Hello, hello. Welcome back to Woo Woo Wednesday, where I share my intuitive insight and weekly wisdom with you through the use of oracle cards. I'm Brittney Carmichael, the founder of Shine School and the Shine from the Inside Oracle cards, where I empower women to break free of the fear that stops them from shining their light. And I'm so excited to join you today with a message of positivity, of love, and inspiration at this very pivotal moment in time. So I want to take a moment, if you're tuning in now, take a moment to check in with yourself. If it's safe for you, if you are not driving, take a moment to close down your eyes and just breathe a big deep breath in together. Take a moment to notice how you feel. I always like to ask myself, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good do I feel right now? And this is the perfect way to create awareness so that you can start to understand how you're feeling and then take responsibility for making those changes that you need. So take a moment to tune in. How do you feel? What's going on? On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you guys at? So today I'm going to be pulling 3 cards from the Shine from the Inside Oracle with a message of self-love and inspiration for what do we need to focus on this week. Guys, January's flying by. I don't know what your word was for this year, but are you still keeping up with it? You know, 92% of New Year's resolutions fail after the 3rd week. So it's so important that whatever you chose at the beginning of the month to say, hey, this is my word, this is my goal, this is what I want to create more of in my life. Now's the time to check in and see, how do I feel? Am I staying committed? Am I giving up already? Or am I taking small steps every day? So take a moment to think about what was your intention for this year, and are you still in alignment with that, with the actions that you are taking? All right, so I am gonna shuffle. Let me know if you're here. If you're live, let me know by saying where you're from and if this is your first time. I am grounding in the park right now with your Oracle deck. Oh my gosh, how fun. I love that so much. I wouldn't be surprised if you got the get back to nature and embrace your hippie roots. Oh my God, there it was. Magic. Okay, that was crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if that card popped up. Whoa. Guys, this deck is literally so freaking magical. It's amazing. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. Sonoma County, Iowa here, first time. So nice to see you. Hey, Britt. Yay, Cheryl, you're here. Oh my gosh, she's on Instagram, y'all. Watch out. Okay, I'm gonna clear the intention and set the, set that intention for really allowing ourselves to see what are we missing. Maybe it's shadow week, Mercury Retrograde's coming up. So it's gonna be kind of time to slow down, to rest, to relax, and to reassess everything that's going on. So I feel like this reading this week is all about like a reassessment. What are we missing? What have we kind of pushed away? And what do we need to make sure that we focus on so that it doesn't slip through the cracks this time? Oh gosh, cards. I'm telling you, these cards are insane. Gosh, such shadow week. We need weed for the shadow week is what you're saying. I hear it. All right, no, I'm gonna pull 3 cards. The first one has come up. Week, oops, lots of weed too. Okay, speaking of, I kind of feel like now's the time to announce it. When we did our last goddess retreat on 11/11, we all realized that we had one thing in common, and that is enjoying the state flower of Colorado, if you will. And so we decided that the next retreat had to be elevated. And so I've decided we're going to Breckenridge, Colorado at the end of April. And I had this magical idea pop up because I've really been wanting to go see Trevor Hall in concert. If you guys have not heard Trevor Hall, oh my gosh, do yourself this favor and go look him up right now and listen to his music. But every time I go to Colorado, I just crank on the Trevor Hall Spotify playlist and just rock out. His music like moves my soul. And I regrettably missed an opportunity to see him in Dallas when he was here on Halloween one year. And I have not let that go. So I am gonna redeem myself, and I'm all about letting things go, but this is when you know, like, hey, learn from your mistakes and try again. So it's got me on this whole mission, like I'm going to see Trevor Hall live. Well, guess who's playing at Red Rocks in April? Trevor Hall. So I decided, well, let's just put the two things that all the things that I love together: weed, retreats, Trevor Hall, spiritual stuff, mountains, like luxury vacation. So I'm thinking this next goddess retreat is going to be going down in the mountains with some Trevor Hall at Red Rocks the last week of April. So if you have been feeling that FOMO when you see all the videos and pictures and all the gifts and sponsors and all the stuff whenever we are launching these goddess retreats, now's your time. Like, this is your opportunity. We all need to get away. We all need a break. And it's so important that we focus on our own self-love and healing and growth this year so that we can really make an impact and a difference here. So I don't know how that randomly got, thank you for, yes, him and Rising Appalachia. Exactly. Like, when I saw that he was with them and Citizen Cope, I'm like, I only pulled 2 cards. Guys, you got me all off topic. Okay, yes, gosh, I hope I can go. Yeah, I'm dying. Like, literally some of my favorite musicians at the moment that I listen to on repeat. Actually, I even got this crazy, like, top 1% fan of Trevor Hall. I'm like, wow, I should probably turn on another playlist. But I just love it so much. So I'm gonna combine all my favorite things and make it happen the last week of April. I'm actually picking out the retreat spot now, so details will be coming soon as I finalize it over here. All right, 3 cards up for the week. Thank you guys for listening to my crazy rant. I really just am excited about bringing all my favorite passions and things together. And Trevor Hall in the mountains in Red Rocks, I mean, it couldn't get any better. So sometimes, guys, when you feel like you missed out on an opportunity, the universe has a fun way of circling it back and presenting it to you in a much better way. So there's that. Okay, tuning in from LA, so good to see you. All right, if you guys are ready for this message, tag a girlfriend, let me know you're ready by saying I'm ready in the comments, and we will get this party started. We love you, rant on. Thank you so much. Full chills, I think I need to go. Yes, oh my God, it is life-changing. I love it so much. All right, I'm gonna get a drink, then I'm gonna pull and see what our 3 cards are. All right, my little, I'm ready, yay. Okay, you guys are ready? Let's do this. First card for the week. Ooh, I love this one so much. You are pure magic. This is one of my favorite cards. Actually, oh my gosh, I feel like this is confirmation. I just spent an hour and a half on the phone with customer service with Amazon trying to figure out how to get my listings in Canada and like trying to get it available to you guys. And oh my gosh, while I was on hold for an hour and a half, just in between, I was working on creating a new mock-up for what's inside the Oracle deck. And I added this card to the Oracle deck mock-up, and I had Chris come in and he's like, oh my God, you're still on the phone? I'm like, yeah, but which one do you like, this one or this one? He always knows in Libra fashion. I'm like, this one or this one? I don't know, I can't help pick. So he goes, oh, that one, no doubt. And it was the one I added this card to. So confirmation, this deck has been pure magic today. And as a reminder, you are pure magic. You are here to unleash your greatness. You're here to do something wonderful. You are an intuitive, creative, powerful being with so much love and what I like to call sparkle magic. And this is the time for you now to start tapping into that and embracing it. Hey, figuring out what your flaws are, figuring out where your weaknesses are, and embracing that and saying, you know what, that's okay. There are other people out there that can help me so that you can focus on your zone of genius. This is a card saying, like, focus on your magic, stay in your own lane. Don't worry about what other people are doing or how they're doing it. Just get with your soul and say, what do I want to create? What am I here for? What is the difference that I want to make? And remember that if you believe in yourself, that is the magic power. That's the potion to get the motion going. If you hear what I'm saying, like, you have to believe in yourself and believe in your dream with 1,000,000% confidence. And that is the key to unlock things. People are always asking me, how do you get into flow? Like that. You figure out what the fuck you love and you just focus on that 100%. Obsessed. You have to be obsessed with the life that you're creating. Otherwise, you're not going to put enough energy and effort into it to be able to attract to you the opportunities that it is you're wanting in your life. So find something that you're obsessively excited about and passionate about and focus your energy and attention on that. And it doesn't have to be something outside of yourself. It could be you, which might be for many of you the first time you've ever thought of taking your passion and turning it towards yourself and going like, what do I love? What do I want to do? What lights me up? How can I figure out more about me? That's a journey of self-discovery that I take you on inside Shine School, and exactly what these cards prompt you to do every time you pull a card in your morning reading, and it offers you some piece of advice to explore areas of your life that you've been ignoring. So it's so important for you to have some kind of ritual or some kind of tool for you to constantly reflect and check in with yourself. And for me, that's been oracle cards and tarot cards. So what are you gonna do this year to really unleash your magic? How are you gonna step out and shine and to be your authentic self and to go after what brings you joy and to use your natural talents and skills? Like, life doesn't have to be hard. You don't have to I keep hearing like play outside of your lane. You don't have to go live somebody else's dream life. Like, as a light worker, we're here to create shit that has never been created before. This is a new opportunity for us to just try something new and different. And I think we're on the precipice of change. Hello, Age of Aquarius, here we go. Next card is Stop Judging and Start Loving. This card is all about self-judgment. When we judge other people, it's only because we judge ourselves. So I'm not worried about you talking shit about other people. I'm worried about you talking shit about yourself. Because ultimately, the relationship with yourself and your soul is the longest one you'll ever have in this lifetime. And the people you judge passing at Target is like this, and it's only a reflection of how you feel about yourself. So once we can realize that it's ourselves that we're criticizing and judging that's causing the most pain and anguish to ourselves, the negative self-talk, oh geez. I actually have a confidence masterclass. If you're like, I don't know how to stop it, it's just incessant, she won't shut up. If you don't know how to stop that negative story or those negative beliefs about yourself, you can take my free confidence masterclass by going to brittneycarmichael.com/confidence and start this free masterclass and go through the meditations that help you rewrite your confidence and the self-image that you have about yourself. This says, stop judging yourself. You're amazing. And the more you talk shit to yourself, guess what? The more you're gonna put a block and a barrier and a damper on your dreams and say, no, I'm not worthy of receiving it. Just literally like she's doing. She's like, no, I'm not worthy of receiving love. But it's so important that you have to open up your channel and say, I am worthy. I do believe in myself. And it starts with that negative self-talk. If you are not your own inner cheerleader, it's going to be real hard, because if you get on social media, it gets kind of crazy sometimes. So you have to build your own chops, your own courage, and stand on your own 2 feet and say, I know who I am. I'm here. I don't care what other people have to say. This is what I'm here to do. Get out of the way. If you're either coming with me, you're coming with me. And if you're not, okay, bye. It's got to be as simple as that. But it starts with you loving yourself first. The next card, oh, this card comes up so much, y'all. We need this so much in our life. Slow down and rest. You need it. Whew, how many of you feel like you need a little sabbatical? I mean, with Mercury Retrograde coming up on the 30th, it's kind of a precursor and reminder that we are in shadow weed/week. So it's important that you take time to really nourish yourself, whether that be like telling the kids to go to their grandma's, or you know, booking a massage, or just taking a hot, long Epsom salt bath, like, or making your own green juice and like actually slowing down to enjoy your food and to make a nice meal. Like, take time to be present, to stop the hustle and bustle, stop trying to just blow through your to-do list, like really figure out what you need to nourish you. And from there, really take conscious action and choice to align with those things that it is that you want more of. If we say we want to feel vibrant and healthy, but we skip going to the gym, then, you know, we're out of alignment and there's incongruent energy right there. And so it's going to be really important that you start to figure out, where are these energy leaks where I'm saying I want to do this, but in reality, I'm taking the action that's the opposite of that. So figure out what it is that you want to feel and then align your actions to make that happen. All right, I'm going to take a moment to tune in to your comments. Which card this week is resonating with you guys? Hey, Leanne, it's so good to see you. We are magic. We need to remember to believe in ourselves. Hi from Italy. Oh my gosh, so exciting. All right, which card resonated with you guys this week? You are pure magic. Remember, you're a badass. Stop beating yourself up. Like, oh gosh, you know that saying, like, what kind of friend would you be if you were constantly talking the same kind of shit that you talk about yourself to other people? Oh, not a good friend at all until you clean that up. And this card is saying it's time to clean that negative self-talk up, sister. Stop judging and start loving. Send love to yourself. And when you can start to love your darkness and your flaws, you start to recognize that not everyone's perfect and that you can love and accept them just the way they are. Slow down or set a boundary and get the fuck out. You know, like, there's options. The last one is slow down and rest. You need it. How many of you need to take a little sabbatical? Are these Woo Woo Wednesdays always done at the same time, or is it just random? I usually try to do it somewhere between 3 and 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. So random, but kind of not. Any other thoughts, questions, or ideas that have popped up for you this week? This is the time to really start figuring out, where are you talking shit to yourself? Where are you putting like a pause on all the things that you're asking for by saying like, well, I don't know if I'm worthy of receiving it, or I don't know how that's going to be possible, or that's not meant for me, or I'm not good enough for that yet. This is time for you to start clearing up the way that you're talking to yourself and really support your dreams and believe even if it doesn't happen, like it feels so much better to just be like, I know that this is possible for me. I'm gonna make it happen. And instead of defeating yourself before you even get started, you actually have some kind of motivation to be like, okay, this is possible. And it's that crazy determination and confidence in yourself that actually gets the ball rolling and starts this magnetic attraction of all these beautiful, magical, synchronistic events. So if you're looking at other people's lives and going like, well, how are they making that so easy? They're making it easy because they're just being themselves. They're staying true to what feels good for them. And they're going after the things that light them up, rather than trying to live up to someone else's expectations or people please and choose things that aren't really in alignment with who they are. Emily says, this is great. Thank you. Yes, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Jade, it's so good to see you, babe. Okay, the card that resonates with you is slow down and rest, feeling this week and the energy today. Yeah, I mean, today is definitely a day to kind of take a moment to reflect and to just be present and just to witness what is happening in this time. And we can only do that in solitude and quiet, not with our heads up our asses and down everyone else's social media channel. So I appreciate you for being here on my channel. However, this is your reminder to take a moment to tune into yourself, to see what you need, and really start to eliminate the negative stories you tell yourself. It is time to believe in yourself, because I believe in you and I know that you're here for a reason and you are meant to shine. So take a moment to honor yourself. Remember that you're amazing. You have a beautiful life to live, and it starts with the way that you're talking to yourself. So if you're shit talking yourself all the time, you're gonna see a shitty world. But if you learn to focus on the silver lining and celebrate the small wins, it becomes so much more beautiful for you to recognize how effortless and easy it really can be. I'm not saying that it doesn't come with pain or problems. It's just that you know how to handle them with more peace. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. If you love this message, please tag a soul sister, share it. I appreciate you spreading the good vibes, and be on the lookout for more information on the next goddess retreat going down in Colorado. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.